Hello and welcome back to Quasar 4X, episode number 4. Or is it number 3 now? I think it is number 4. My memory not as good as it used to be, apparently. But yeah, it is going to be number 4. So we are back and preparing to leave the solar system. We have our design, we are retooling our shipyard, and we are getting ready to explore what lies beyond the veil of darkness that is space. Our industry is going well. We are managing to mine from Io, Mars, with civilian economy mining going really well. And of course, Earth is also doing really, really good as well. But before we continue any further, I want to say please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Really actually does help me out. People tend to forget to do that, and doing so does help get the video out there. Unfortunately, when you make a raw content, it's quite niche, and so it's hard to get YouTube to pay attention. So if you guys could do that, that would be a massive boon, a massive benefit. So we'll currently be tooling for the Nelson class survey cruiser, which will take until the year 2054, February 30th, which is quite a long time. We're also in the midst of moving industry around, and I want to finish off getting a fuel harvester sorted out, because we have all these fuel harvesters here, but I want to actually have our own fuel harvesters that are actually bringing out in proper amounts of fuel. So we did finish up that engine, and now I'm going to put all of our capability into the next thing, which is going to be, where is it? Orbital habitat module. That is what I would like, because with that orbital habitat module, we can then build stations, and with stations, we can then do a lot of other things. So let's get incrementing along here, and just waiting until we can get access to being able to build our vessel. We're also building more research laboratories right now, and a lot more mines to send that over to Io, send that over to other areas. That's another thing as well. I would like to build a terraformer station as well, because terraforming is going to be important. Specifically in regards to getting IO down enough so that we don't have such a high amount of infrastructure requirement. Also, if possible, I'm going to turn Civ off if I can midway in the game. I may not be able to, so that might be an issue. But we have a lot of unrest currently from overcrowding, but that's not really my concern at the moment. Excuse me. With Discord deciding to open itself up again. And yeah, we're just incrementing along here. We've got all these fuel harvesters, we've got all this other stuff doing, and they should be coming. They should just sit there, really. And orbital habitat should finish up here soon. As it said, it was only going to take a little under a year's time because of our research capabilities. So we should be unlocking that relatively quickly. There we go. We got that orbital habitat. So I've never actually designed an orbital habitat in VB6, so I'm interested to see what I can do here. So orbital habitat module. So that allows habitation capacity 1 million. Okay, I see. So we're gonna put an orbital habitat module in. It's like it makes it an orbital habitat for construction purposes. We're then gonna put sodium harvesters in. So that is how many liters? That's 700 and... yeah, that's 720,000 liters. Let's go for a nice 20 modules. That gives us 80,000 liters per annum. We're also going to have no armor, of course, because it is going to be a station. We're going to need to add in extra fuel, though. So we're going to take away the fuel storage large, and we're going to put in very larges. So if you can mine about 800,000 a year, then we only are going to be needing... we'll do 10 million liters of fuel total carry capacity. Give us 1,600 BP. Most of that BP is going to be in... if we had a look at the costs, it's probably just going to be in... I guess I can't see the exact cost, can I? No, I can't. Well, either way, let's see if we can get building that. Is that possible to have them built? Build orbital habitat. Yes, it is. Orbital habitat Baswell. So I'm going to actually rename that really quick. We're going to rename that to a fuel harvesting station, because fuel harvester. And we're going to want multiple of those. So I'm going to order up 2.4 million. What is our current production? 2 million. So I'm going to go for 6 of them. I think that's fair. That's about 8,000 build points. So I think we can probably get away with that just fine. So I'm going to order 6 of them to be constructed. I'm going to put them at 50%. Actually, we'll put them at 25 and I'll move the mines down. There we go. And then we'll bring that up into the queue. That means we'll make 1 a year. And then we also need a tug. So the next research is going to be priority, is going to be getting Gonna be getting that access to ship tractor beams, which means we can build a tug to then transport that vessel to the desired location that we need it to. Because if we have a look over at Neptune, mineral-wise, minerals, Neptune, okay, where are you, Mr. Neptune? Why is that not showing? I guess I'm being a bit blind because I can't see a Neptune. There's Neptune. So that has 92 million thorium, and that's quite a bit. So we want to make use of that as much as we can here, realistically speaking. We also want to expand IO, but the problem is, again, that terraforming is definitely an issue. So we're going to have to be looking ourselves into terraforming. So after the ship tractor beam, that's going to be what I'm going to go for, is going to be terraforming modules, because that's going to be very, very, very important. We're nearly in 2053, which means next year we should have the tooling finished up, which is going to be absolutely fantastic. Yeah, retooling we'll be doing on April. So we're now going to go for 30 increments to kind of speed ourselves up here. Okay, active research lab, we can put that onto ship tractor beam, which we should have done on August of this year. And we're waiting for next year for our stuff. Magnesium has exhausted on Earth. That's not very fun. Ship tractor being completed. So I'm now going to design a new vessel. One new works. We're going to give this designation of a tug. We need to get a nuclear pulse engine. Commercial nuclear pulse. Engines 0.5 and a max size. That gives us a total engine power of 200 EP. We're then going to add that to the design. So I'm going to say we're going to want 1600. Let's go for 10. Let's go for 20,000 engine power. Or 2,000 engine power. And I'm going to put a ship tractor beam on top. Is that a little bit too little? Well, I'm going to put another fuel on it. And why don't we... Let's go for 16... 20 engines. That's pretty damn costly, but it's under 1500 BP, which I'm okay with. Do we have a yard that's capable of doing that? No, we do not. Why don't we use the 40,000 ton one? So I'm going to take away some engines. Okay, we'll take away this fuel, and then we'll add in a little bit extra fuel here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 40,000 tons, 3750, 28.6 billion kilometers. That's not a lot, is it? Let's do that then. Okay, 2 million liters of fuel. Yeah, this is just going to be for the express purpose of moving stuff within the solar system. So 40,000 tons, that's done. We're going to retool for the class. Have we not renamed that? Oh, we need to design the engine. I'm being stupid. Okay, research prototype. Go over here, power and propulsion, and we need that engine specifically researched for us. There we go, create and get that assigned. Okay, 5-day increments or 30-day. Let's do 30-day increments for now. Research done, and that means that we can then assign and build our tug. So Rodney, assign, shipyard, task group, assign, and that will be done 2055, so in 2 years. 15 active research facilities. So I want biology and genetics, and I want terraforming module. That'll be done in a year. But we should be getting our first survey cruisers done here soon, which is really what we want. Okay, Mars is growing actually, which is really nice to see. We have another 4.36 million workers. So I'm just going to have the civilian industry do it since we have so much of it. So we can move, let's move 80 mines over, okay? So I'm going to give a civilian industry, we're going to supply them with 80 mines, and then we're going to give Mars a demand of 80 mines, and then we should have all of our civilian ships go and do it. There we go, look at that. Moving those over. I think they just did that. Yeah, that massive amount of civilian industry is just so handy, and they don't use fuel either. So that means now that we're mining 4,158 tons, we're also mining a lot more uranium, which is really what we want because we need to keep that stockpile because usage for that uranium is a lot higher in this game than C Sharp, which is definitely interesting to think about. Okay, and retooling completed. We need to start construction of both vessels then. So I'm going to call the first vessel the UNS Nelson. And then in honor of the Discovery, we're going to name this one the UNS Discovery. So United Nations Ship Discovery. And those vessels will be completed in 2056 March. So still quite a bit of construction time to launch our first vessels. Conceal capacity upgrade for one of the yards completed, which, the 100,000 ton yard, that's nice. How is construction actually going for those orbital habitats? Okay, they're going fine. Yeah, they'll be done by 2058, so 4 years time. We'll assign some more industry to it if we need to. Terraforming module completed as well. So we're going to design a new vessel. We're going to give it no armor, and I'm going to slot in a orbital habitat module. And then I'm going to also slot in, I'm going to remove the fuel. And then we're going to put in terraforming modules here. Ooh, that is expensive. Jesus. Jesus, that is expensive. My God. My golly golly. 0.001 atom per year. Okay, let's try and keep the costs down if we can. So that's 0.2. Let's go for 0.3. So we'll put 3 modules. Yeah, we have to have the orbital habitat modules on there, unfortunately. Well, it's pretty damn expensive. It's 1800 PP, and you only get 3 modules on it. But I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. So I'm going to have biology and genetics. I'm going to put 3 labs onto this, and then I'm going to go for other stuff. So defensive systems, I want 3 labs onto composite armor. I want 3 labs on to energy weapons. So we're going to go for 3, and I want 5-inch lasers. Visible light laser, let's assign that. Then for power and propulsion, I want 3, and I want you to focus on getting power modifier up. And then sensor fire controls, let's focus on EM sensors and then other sensors that we can design and use. EM sensors, thermal sensors, beam fire control radius is also going to be important. Okay, and let's just do 30 increments. Okay, inactive research lab. We won't build those terraforming stations yet until we got all our fuel harvesters done, because the fuel harvesters to me are more important right now. Okay, 30 increments. Anything of importance? Not that I can tell. Okay, engine modifier 1.25x done. Let's go for 1.5x. And Mars is continuing to grow. 9 million miners currently on the planet, and they're all mining those lovely resources and bringing that stockpile home, which is really what I want to see. We're coming into next year here, so that should mean the launch of the Discovery and the launch of the Nelson. The Rodney class is completed, and that means that it is ready to move over. We're also going to need tankers, so we're not going to move that over just yet. So I'm going to have to design a new vessel. Convalis. I'm going to design a new vessel. And where the hell is it? Industry mining shipyards. We have 30,000 ton yards, so we'll use those. So unlike in C Sharp, you do not need refueling systems to refuel. You just equalize fuel. That's how tankers work in this. And so we just really all a tanker is just a lot of fuel. That's it. So we're just gonna give tanker. We're gonna give conscript. We're gonna put on 2 commercial nuclear pulse engines, and then I'm gonna give it some very large fuel containers. And we'll give it a 1,500. 10 million liters is a little bit much. I'm gonna go for 5 million liters of fuel for now, and then I'll add that extra fuel storage in. That gives us 400 BP. Very, very cheap, very effective. In a lot of regards here. So 5 million tons Cornwallis class tanker, and we can then use that tanker to transport the fuel back and forth as required. So we're going to retool this shipyard. At this point, we might as well just reduce the amount of fuel enough to allow us to build it in the 10,000 ton yard. There we go. So 4.45 billion fuel, which is more than enough. And then we're going to retool for the Cornwallis. We're going to order shipyard production, and we're going to order that vessel to be constructed. There we go. Okay, 30 increments now. Shipyard's conventional order to refuel. Oh yeah, I'm just going to stop any conditional orders on that shipyard task queue because it shouldn't have any because it's not really an actual fleet. Okay, and the rest is rising. Yeah, I can see that. Rodney only has 16.7 million liters of fuel. Oh, we don't have that much fuel. Yeah, exactly. This is another issue. We need to sort our fuel situation out. How much thorium do we actually have on the planet? We have 52,000, so we have plenty of thorium actually, so we can probably sort ourselves out in regards to that. But I'd rather not have to. So Rodney, are you really gonna just piss me off by interrupting me constantly? That's annoying. Probably shouldn't be like that. Oh no! Oh god! I just missed a lot of things. Power propulsion, defensive systems. I'll just add on to that. The discovery and the other thing. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, well, equalize fuel. There we go. And we need to detach both these vessels. So detach the Discovery, and I'm going to detach the Nelson. Okay. I'm then going to order up 2 more of the vessels to be constructed. So let's go for construction. I'm going to call this one the UNS Intrepid. And we're going to call the next one the UNS Passage. There we go. And we're going to need fuel for these guys. That's a problem. Also, maintenance clock is also going up. Because we don't have enough maintenance facilities to actually be able to properly maintain. God, we don't have the actual support capabilities needed. Okay. We'll need to build maintenance facilities. We're going to build 50 of those immediately. And try and get those built as much as we can. And in the meantime, we need to get fuel. So I'm going to tell the ships to begin a refuel from Earth, if possible. So Nelson, do a refuel from Earth. Okay, Nelson completed. You're 51% fuel. Yeah. Okay, well, we'll send you out for now. So I want you to survey nearest survey location. And then if fuel drops below 30%, go and refuel at the colony. But yeah, again, that fuel's an issue. So should be now moving towards the survey point location. There we go. It's now going to begin that survey. So we found the jump point actually. Let's go straight through it then. We'll have the other vessels handle the rest of the other problems. So go through the jump point. And let's figure out what we've got. Here we go. Okay, with the solar system of Lalonid 21185. Let's get a solar system view of the system. Lalonid, please. Okay, nitrogen, methane, atmosphere planet. We have another, so 3 terrestrial planets in the center. This one seems to have nitrogen and methane. Could be habitable. And then we have a bunch of gas giants. It looks like super Jovians on the edges. Interesting. Well, I'm going to order then for the Nelson to reroute its orders and secondary order at no survey location and have you survey the system. Because I would like to know if we've got any problems. We found a jump point apparently straight away. Let me have a look at events really quick. Okay, good. Let's see if we detect any aliens. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. There's a lot of asteroids. By God, there's a lot of asteroids. So it's just surveying all of those asteroids right now. How big is this system across? 1.4 billion, 700 million. Military jump drive had a repair issue. Fuel harvester Braswell has only. I know where all our fuel's gone. Oh no 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 no! I forgot to make this a tanker, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Should be a task group. Orbital habitats. Yeah, I made a boo boo. I made a big boo boo. Uh, I these all took up the fuel because they had like 10 million liters of fuel. So we're gonna need to unload 90% of fuel to colony Earth. There we go, and that should now fix the problem. Fantastic. And I'm gonna order the Discovery to actually do a refuel, and we're gonna send you on a journey, my favorite little journey. You're going to do 5 system bodies, survey location, and then we're going to refuel if less than 40%. And then I'm going to order. Do we have that tanker done yet? I'm not sure if we do. Well, let's get these orbital habitats actually moved over. So I'm going to delete these task groups just to clean up some things, however, though. So delete, delete, delete. And then shipyard task group, we're going to take the Rodney, we're going to detach the Rodney, and I'm going to begin to have the Rodney move stuff over. So tractor, take that over to Neptune. I can't do that. Do that, refuel, and then we got to do the exact same thing because there's no like tractor all in group. You just have to tractor specific ships, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. I will not lie to you. So yeah, fuel. Then tractor the next vessel. So fuel harvester, orbital habitat, tractor number 3. Take that over to Neptune. Release those tractors. So this should sort our fuel situation out for a long time. Because yeah, we're gonna need all that extra fuel, all that extra supplies to be able to support any military operations, any exploration operations, most importantly. So yeah, Neptune, all these tractor ships, and then refuel from colony. Hopefully that should sort itself out as we continue our exploration of the solar system. Let's go with the jump point. The Discovery carrying out special orders. What do you mean special orders? Yeah, you should be fine. You should be fine. 4 inactive research labs because we just finished up engine power modifier. Let me go for 1.75x next, and then you are heading towards that jump point. We are trying to move with our tug. We're trying to move over. We're going about 400 kilometers per second, so that's not fun. The Rodney is going to be out of fuel if we're not careful, so I'm actually going to have to tell the Rodney to I'm going to detach the fuel harvester. God, this is such a pain in the ass. And I'm going to have to tell the Rodney that we're going to need to refuel you. I should have refueled you from the start. This is my fault. Go refuel from the colony. No, you're out of fuel, Braswell. I know you're out of fuel. Just stop. There we go. And it's still going that because it's not using its maximum speed. Why is it not using maximum speed? No idea. Rodney, you're not linked anymore, so you can go your full speed. Speed, match speeds, coordinate, history, organization. Should be going its max speed now. I'm not sure why it's decided not to. Where can I manually set it up to increase speed, maximum speed? There we go. Okay, the Rodney now has all the fuel it needs. So I'm now going to order it to go over to the task groups and pick up the stuff. But we have a Braswell just waiting out there that we need to move over to Neptune. Neptune's so far away, which is kind of the problem. So go back to Earth and refuel once you've done that. I continue to want to have a look at Lalonid because that's more important to me right now. Still no issue. Oh, the Discovery also having problems there because it's... Yeah. No special order, survey near survey location. Just survey the survey locations. That's going to be your most important priority. Just do that. Also, with those habitats now done, sign the following order, jump survey, okay. With those done, I'm now going to order the construction. Oh, we're still building those old habitats, my bad. Okay. We're continuing our survey of the asteroid belt within the system, but we haven't surveyed the inner system just yet. As notified. Okay, looks like Nelson's going to start returning home due to fuel shortages. Discovery has also been assigned. I don't need to be notified and auto-turned every time that happens. This is something that I think he should fix. Kyle, that is these order issues. So Discovery is fine. Nelson, we're gonna have you head back into Lalnid because I need. Again, I want to figure out what's the problem there. New jump point found. Wow, we're finding quite a few jump points in Sol right now. They're spread out in this direction, which is interesting. Any jump points in the inner system? No. So they're all on the outer edges of the solar system near Uranus. Discovery found a jump point. Lalnid again. Where the hell is the Nelson? Okay, you are how long out? ETA 7 days. Finish survey jump point. And then we complete terraforming research, which is good. I'm going to put more scientists on to get that terraforming research up if we can. We should hopefully be done with the asteroids here shortly. At least that'll be the hope. Auto turn around. Yeah, we're getting close anyway. Corundium's apparently run out on Earth, which is unfortunate, but we have plenty of corundium in the system, so I'm not that concerned. Yeah, we still haven't gone into the inner system because of how many asteroids there actually are. Or I guess they're being cautionary. The captain's being cautionary, yeah. Okay, titanium. I'm getting kind of frustrated with the Nelson. I'm gonna remove all when you're gonna go into the inner system. I wanna know what's inside. There's also a lag range point apparently between these two. There's massive super Jovians like right next to each other that are causing lag range points. Okay, fired increment. 4 inactive labs on Earth because we complete research into composite armor. Let's continue that research. We're gonna go for ceramic composite. And then let's do What resources do we find? So A2. Oh baby. Okay, that's 84 million tons of uranium. 1.2 million tons of andesite. And then on this world, we got a bunch of other resources as well. Accessibility 1 on some of these. That's very high tier in terms of accessibility. That's also a dwarf planet. It's a bit of a Mercury planet, that is. Cornvalis class vessel, so that's the tanker. New jump point found, and then we're continuing to survey the solar system here. Visible light laser completely researched. Let's go for 15 centimeter lasers. I want those 6-inch lasers. And then new jump point found. Surveyed, nothing found on that that's of any use to us. And so, yeah, I think that's why I'm probably going to leave the episode off. Quite a bit happened in today's episode. We're sorting out our fuel supply, and we're also beginning to explore other solar systems. The mystery of exploring other solar systems. And the great thing is we can see all these little, see the icons, right? You can see what each of the planets looks like, which is really, really, really cool. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Please like, comment, subscribe. Really, really does help me out. And goodbye.